Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back with a trailer reaction. This is the official teaser trailer for Zack Snyder's movie Rebel Moon. I think it's part 1. As far as I'm aware, they're doing like part 1, part 2. The existence of this movie is kind of interesting because Zack Snyder pitched like a movie to like Lucasfilm or Disney or whatever about a potential Star Wars film that he wanted to do, and they said no, and then he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make it anyway. And so this, as far as I'm aware, is basically like his Star Wars movie that he wanted to make, but just like with some adjustments, so it's not like, hey, like clear indication this is a Jedi. But they released like a real short thing back when they did like Netflix To Doom or whatever it was, just some like real short trailer. But now this is like a 3.5 minute like full teaser trailer, so I'm expecting a lot. My main things that I can probably guess going into this is that it's going to be very cinematic and it's going to be very pretty looking. Those are hallmarks of Zack Snyder's filmography. Is just they look good, they're very cinematic. Hopefully the writing is good. I feel like this could go two ways. It could go, you know, this is the next big thing. Or it could be like, hey, this is Valerian or Jupiter Rising or one of those sci-fi movies that came and went that no one cares about. I do know this is like one of the most expensive things Netflix has ever done, right? Like they're putting crazy money into this film, so hopefully it delivers. But those are just some initial thoughts. We're going to jump into the trailer here in just a second. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to this movie, because if it's good, I'll watch it for sure. And then if you want to see full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, including potentially this movie, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show or movie and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's check out the first official teaser trailer for Rebel Moon. Netflix. The instrumental there. This already reminds me of 300.
The Princess Issa. In myth, she was called the Redeemer. It was said this child would stop the madness of war.
She's the chosen one. It's giving me
usher in a new age of peace and
Dune mixed with 300 vibes.
I was given memories of a world I will never see. Loyalty to a king I cannot serve.
This is Anthony Hopkins
and
talking, right?
For a child I could not save.
Okay.
What do you think they want?
Is that Darren from Ant-Man?
I found her. Scargiver.
I am a child of war. I was taught that love is weakness.
This is... There's so many things happening. Oh, okay, that was cool.
There is a price to pay for your defiance. Shh. One moment. I do love this part.
Bask in the glory.
I don't want no trouble.
We're not here to bring any.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
You and I both know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
I don't even know how to describe what I'm witnessing. This feels like 8 movies in one.
A king is a man, and a man can fail. But a myth is indestructible.
time has come for all that you love. Protect each other and show them no mercy.
Holy cannoli, dude. There's so many
Who
things happening on my
is
screen.
willing to die for what you believe?
Part 1, A Child of Fire. Part 2, The Scar Giver. Holy moly, dude. That was a onslaught of visuals. Oh, man. Okay, that was like so many things. So much was happening on my screen at one time. I didn't know what to make of it. Like, I have no idea what this movie's about. Like, it looked like Star Wars mixed with Dune, mixed with 300, mixed with like Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy. like there's just so many, there's like 17 movies in this. There's a trailer for 17 movies, all packed into one. Well, packed into two, I guess. And I don't know what to think about it. Let's read real quick. Let's read the description of the movie just to get a like super baseline of what this movie's about. All right, so it says a new universe awaits on Netflix starting December 22nd. From Zack Snyder, we know who he is. Okay, when a peaceful colony on the edge of a galaxy finds itself threatened by the armies of a tyrannical ruling force, Korra, a mysterious stranger living among the villagers, becomes their best hope for survival. Tasked with finding trained fighters who will unite with her in making an impossible stand against the Mother World, Korra assembles a band of warriors, outsiders, insurgents, peasants, and orphans of war from different worlds who share a common need for redemption and revenge. As the shadow of an entire realm bears down on the unlikeliest of moons, a battle over the fate of the galaxy is waged, and in the process, a new army of heroes is formed. What? That's crazy. Okay. So there's a big bad, an empire, a first order, if you will, or any just like big fascist regime probably, and they're gonna hunt down some villagers or threaten some backwater planet, and this girl is going to rebel on a moon, hence Rebel Moon, and she's got to form a team. I know he's got some experience with forming a team already, like Zack Snyder does. This is like not an uncommon thing for his movies with the Justice League, and then Army of the Dead. Isn't that like I haven't seen that, but I think it's like a team based like heist movie or something like that, or maybe that was the prequel. One of them, it involves a team. But yeah, so this girl's got to find a bunch of different people, warriors, peasants, yeah, all these different descriptors, and then fight back against this oppressive regime. I'm all for it. I think it's gonna be really good. I don't think it's gonna be good. I hope it's gonna be good. You know, if it's bad, that would be a bummer. I kind of like Zack Snyder movies though. I really enjoy the like visual style that he brings to movies. Like I was a big fan of all his superhero movies. You know, really enjoyed Zack Snyder's Justice League. I watched that on the channel. If you're interested in seeing my reaction to Zack Snyder's Justice League, I have both Part 1 and Part 2 reacted to on the channel, so check that out definitely. But I really enjoyed 300. Loved Man of Steel. I very much am in the minority in people that very much enjoyed Batman versus Superman. Like that was my DC comic nerd dream. I thought it was great, especially the director's cut. And then wasn't the biggest fan of the Justice League when it was in the theaters. I thought it was not the best. you know, Joss Whedon kind of butchered that movie. But then they put out the Snyder Cut on HBO Max, and I loved that. I think I rated that like a 9 out of 10. In comparison to the old one, it's a 10 out of 10. But yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I should really check out the Army of the Dead, and there's a prequel one as well that I don't think he directed, but he was involved. I should check that one out. But if this like new one is anything similar to his previous style and previous movies, I'm probably gonna enjoy it. I'm at least gonna have a good time watching it. You know, hopefully he's listened to feedback on some of his previous projects, and you know what worked, what didn't work, and hopefully that translates well to this project. Because if this does well, like, that can create like a whole new universe, like a whole a whole new fictional universe to play in, right? Like, that would be so cool. I mean, we have Star Wars, we have some of these other big nerdy universes that exist, and I think there's room for more. And I think this would be a cool one, so if it does well, it could expand, and that would be pretty fun. But let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Are you excited for this movie? I would definitely love to hear your thoughts and opinions. I'm definitely going to be watching it on the channel when it comes out, because it comes out in December, so not too far away. So if you're interested in seeing my reaction to that, definitely stick around. But I think that's all I got to say this time. So if you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. Again, especially if you want to see me watch this movie. And then if you would like to see full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show or movie and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.